What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Gameplays. And today we are, you know what day it is. Why am I even telling you this? It's Judge Sim. That's right. And we're playing I Am the Law, which is where we get to delve through cases that don't have a direct impact on the game, but that do have some historical references to them. So let's just get into this right now. We're just going to, end the day, be responsible. No need to go out to the casino or anything. Let's do this. Case 16. Who is this? Stu Xavier. Okay. And then there's a bunch of Casper Emmerich. Wait, are there supposed to be people here? And there's just nobody? And they're just like ghosts? What is this? What's happening here? Coffee cups that the police found on the table when they broke down the door and entered the house. There were coffee residues in the cups. Okay. Agreement of renting Casper and whatever this is. Why has he got a little smiley face? That's weird. Looks like a zombie. All right, see if there's digital evidence. There is not. Okay. Who are you? You're Stu. You're Casper. Is Casper like the friendly ghost? Stu Xavier, or whatever, sues Casper Emmerich for arrearing. Wow, this is a word. Arrearing rent from Casper Emmerich, who he claims is his tenant. Okay, so being in arrears means that you're behind on rent. So to make this in proper English, Stu is suing Casper for being behind on rent. And Stu is claiming that Casper is his tenant, and this would be the rental agreement between Casper and Stu. Okay, so details. Stu Xavier, whatever, complained about his tenant living on the ground floor of his two-story house. Stu stated that his tenant delayed the rent by a week. Stu, who want to get rid of his tenant, called the police and asked for their help. The police came to the house owned by Stu, but when they knocked the door, no one answered. The police search of identity did not reveal a person named Casper Emmerich. Okay. Stu Xavier. I'm just going to say Xavier, okay? Listen, he can be Professor X all he wants. I'm just saying. Who cited the lease agreement as proof, did not believe the result of the ID screening conducted by the police. After Stu wanted to take the matter to court and sued a person named Casper Emmerich, who he claimed was his tenant. Statements. Stu Xavier. He came to me 1 month ago to rent my house. He had a crystal white face. It was almost like shining. What the fuck, dude? He asked me to rent the downstairs to him. He signed the lease and I gave him the key to my house. During the month that he used the house, he made almost no sound. Lights of the house, it was constantly burning. From time to time, I would see him and greet him. We even had coffee at his house once. The police tried to pass me off by arguing that there was no such person, but I do not accept this. Okay. To Stu, why isn't your tenant Casper here? What do you mean he is not here? He is sitting right in front of you. Oh, wow. How so is your tenant here now? Yes, right in front of you. As I said, are you kidding me? All right. In your testimony, you said that you had coffee with Casper. When exactly did this happen? It was exactly 2 weeks before the rental day. I thought we got along very well. At first, I thought he had forgotten to pay rent, but after a week had passed, I realized that he had been using my good intentions. I'll take what I'm entitled to. No one can use my goodwill. Right. Well, right. This is the most British thing ever. British people can physically not move on without saying the word right first. Bet me. Find a British person and then wait for them to try to move on to the next thing, or like make a plan and then just stare at them and wait. They'll look at you and say, right, and then go on with about what they were doing. Anyhow, well, let's ask Mr. Casper a few questions. Yeah, let's ask him. Mr. Casper, may I know why you are delinquent on your rent? Silence. Yeah, silencio. Ha! What nonsense are you talking about? You're going to pay my rent. What did he say? He's been in a different universe for a long time. He was going to pay rent as soon as possible. I don't understand how he can make fun of it, such a serious environment. All right. What universe were you in, Mr. Casper? Siberia? What is that place? Well, I couldn't quite hear it. What did he say? He's trapped in a universe called Siberia. The cybernetic systems in the universe did not allow it to pass because it could not identify itself. But it did not seem very convincing to me. Got it. Thank you for helping. Okay. So, what do I do here? Casper Emmerich has been found guilty and is ordered to pay his rent as soon as possible. How's he going to collect? It was decided that Casper Emmerich was not innocent and did not pay any rent. It was decided that Stu would be admitted to a mental hospital. This is tough. Because listen, you know that Stu needs to go to a hospital, right? You know that. But also, I really want to find Casper guilty because he's not a real person. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's see. We could also decide that Casper, let's see. It was decided that Casper was not innocent, and did not pay any rent. I'm very confused by some of these. All right. We're going to send Stu to a hospital. I'm going to be a good person because that's where Stu needs to go. Stu needs to go to a hospital, like post haste. All right. Let's see. What do we got here? Let's go out. We must have some money. We absolutely must have some money. Yeah, we got $3 grand. We've done okay. Let's put 500 down. See what we can get out of this. Oh, that's a bad start. Yeah, that's a bad start, buddy. All right, let's draw. Oh, well, that's not a bad ending. Yay, all right. We actually won something. I'm amazed. All right, we can do one more. By the way, I hate when you put down, like, say, $5, and then they say you've won 10. You have not won 10. You've won 5 because you got your 5 back and another 5. That's it. You didn't win. Like, I didn't win $1,000. Oh man, 13. Got to draw. Nope, bust. All right, one more. We can break even with our loss. I did just break even, actually. All right, so we got 16. Got to draw, and we're bust. All right, we're out of here. And we just lost some money. Let's go home and back to work. End the day. K17. Woo, what's your name? Wilfred Zeon. Where are they getting these names from? I swear. Lyrics of Wilfred Zeon's track. Midnight alone, crawling in the dark. The gas station is my field of vision. It's time to make a mark. There are cameras, but I don't care. Nah. I will carry out this robbery with a deadly look. What is this? Mask on my face. I'm a night thug. Thug. Cashier back on the stand. His eyes popped. He is too scared. Draw my piece out. Let him know I'm here. Open the locker. No cheat, no game. I got the control. I'll make it obey. I'm taking all. We grind the money. Putting them in a bag, that's my prize, can't you see? This doesn't rhyme with anything. Oh my gosh. There is no getaway car, I go on foot. Wasting no time, I go out the back door. Escaping through alleyways, low and inconspicuous. If you put, dude, this is the kind of thing, inconspicuous, is something that Eminem would put into a rap. Eminem once rapped the word snuffleupagus into a rhyme. Look it up, fucking Google it. Eminem dropped the word snuffleupagus into a rap, which is probably the most dope thing I've ever heard in my whole life. Anyway, escaping through the alleyways, low and inconspicuous, with a bag full of money, I'm the king of the streets. There is one piece of digital evidence in this case. No, I hope he's not actually. Hold on, is there anything else? No. Is he actually gonna rap? Oh my god. Okay. Are we supposed to hear something here? Oh, there we go. Oh, that's cool. There are cameras, but I don't care. I'll carry out this robbery with a deadly stare. Come through the door, quiet as a whisper. Mask on my face, I'm a midnight tramp. A midnight tramp. The cashier is behind the counter. His eyes wide with fear. Fear. Draw my piece, let him know I'm here. I'm here. Open the drawer, no tricks, no games. I'm in control now, I'll make him obey. The money piles up, it all comes to me. Put it in the bag, it's my prize, can't you see? There's no getaway car, I'm on foot. I went out the back door without wasting time. None of this rhymes. Dodging alleys low and inconspicuous. With a bag full of money, I'm the king of the streets. Alright, I can't take this anymore. We gotta go. Please stop. Can we just turn this off? Dude, it won't let me turn it off. Nobody cares. Like, let's go. Jeez. Oh my god, you put me through that, dude. That was terrible. Details. A gas station was recently robbed. He has no previous criminal record. But he just admitted to armed robbery in a song. The culprit could not be caught because the cameras could not take images. A rap artist named Dubzen, I guess, whatever, like Dub C, has released a new album, and one of the tracks has caught the attention of the police. In this track, the lyrics describing how he robbed a gas station, how the robbed gas station was robbed. Oh my gosh, guys, stop. Because the rapper fit into the description given by the station worker, Lyndon Grant, they were taken into custody. Statements. I worked the night shift in the grocery section of this. There's a grocery section in your gas station. Listen, guys, this is not in the United States, okay? There are no grocery sections. There's like a snack aisle, but there are no grocery sections in the gas station. Gas stations are dingy, poorly lit, kind of dirty. They ain't got no groceries in them. Like, there's no fruit and strawberries and shit. I was only 2 hours away from my shift, probably from the end of my shift. Someone walked through the door and his face was masked. He had a gun in his hand and asked me to stuff all the money in the safe into a bag. So I did, stuffed the money into the bag. He then took my money and fled. That's all I remember about him. Wilfred Zenon. I don't understand what robbery you're talking about. If you're talking about the lyrics I used in my song, they're just lyrics. This must definitely be a conspiracy of other rappers against me. Yeah, that's what it is. They're trying to take you out. You said someone was conspiring against you. Why do you think so? There are a lot of people who want me to move up who don't want me to move up in the rap world. There are people who don't love me as well as people who love me. That's great. Those who love me love it are supportive. Those who don't like it are hindered. That is the reason, Your Honor. That's, gosh. Although it has not been a long time since the robbery, you wrote the lyrics that describe the robbery in detail in one of the tracks in your album. Is this also part of rap music? I do what people like. Every music has a soul. Rap music has a very different soul. When people listen to rap music, they experience what is described in the music. It's like watching an action movie. That's not okay. That's not what rap music was ever intended for. That's not what it was about. Rap was about discussing the realities of the world, from a perspective that others probably weren't used to. When NWA in California and, God, so many different artists from New York came out. Like, the New Jack Swing era was really like a beginning or a launching point for this. And then a lot of West Coast rappers, including Ice Cube, went back and worked with some East Coast rappers and stuff like that. And we're talking in the early days. This is before all of these famous rappers. We're talking about underground stuff. You know what I mean? But it was about reality. In fact, in the early days, there was a lot of hype around reality rap. It's a genre all in and of itself. Go look up Lupe Fiasco. I mean, and he's a much more recent artist, from the mid 2000s or whatever. But go listen to The Cool sometime. That right there represents what hip hop was originally intended to be. You know, gangster rap also was, you know, a form of expression from that time period, but definitely not. It's not like somebody trying to describe an action movie. That is an ignorant statement from somebody who doesn't listen to hip hop or doesn't understand where it came from. You know what I mean? In my perspective, at least. All right. Anyway, so let's. We already heard his digital stuff. God, Queen Latifah. Dude, Queen Latifah back in the 80s was hard. Dude, I know she did a bunch of movies with Cube and everything like that, and she's always playing somebody's tough mom or whatever. Dude, Queen Latifah was dope back in the 80s. Oh my gosh, dude. Holy shit. Anyway, Wilfred. If all we're going on are the lyrics of his song, I can put him in, I can't lock him up for being an idiot. I can't. And I have zero proof at all that he did this. There's a guy in a store that says he had a mask on. That's not enough. It's not enough to put this guy in prison. I mean, I could try to deport him. I can't deport him. This is ridiculous, dude. You can't, unless you have evidence outside of his stupid rap lyrics that, no, you can't just put him in jail. So no, he's not. He's not guilty. Unless there's evidence that I didn't see. His stupid song is not enough. It's just not. All right, let's get to bed. We got another case to do. Case 18. Oh boy. What's up? Oh, so we're going with John Wayne Gacy. Okay. And Jizz Hard? Whose name is Jizz Hard? Why is his name Jizz Hard? That's a terrible name. Clavlavda. And Bert Barrelt Dish. All right. Dude, tooth marks found on the victim's neck. X is a tooth. 0 is no teeth. All right. Gishard's dental test. Ugh. Why are we looking at these fools' faces? All right, so let's see the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 on the bottom, 6 on the top. 2 missing teeth, 1 missing tooth. 2 missing on the bottom, 1 missing on the top. 2 missing on the bottom, 1 missing on the top. 2 missing on the bottom, 1 missing on the top. Okay, well then it's this guy. It's Barrelt Dish. Although I really want it to be Gacy. Oh, God. Gone, Wacy. That's terrible. Oh, man. And then this dude over here. Oh, Jaws. All right. Barrett with the... Or Barrelt? Whatever. God, this guy. That's bizarre. That's bizarre. I love how they drew that. Yeah, this dude does have a criminal record. Yes, he does. Let's see. Jizz Hard. Do you have a criminal... Okay, beating. Great. What about you? Malicious wounding. Okay. Oh, the charge is murder. Recently, a young man named Robert... who worked in a pharmacy disappeared. Police teams that started an investigation detailed the people whom Robert last spoke and who had a criminal record. Not long after, Robert's lifeless body was found in the deserted forest behind the pharmacy where Robert worked. During the investigations, it was found that Robert was bitten to death. Wow, okay. John Wayne Gacy says, cute kid, shame this happened. I'm going to be targeted as the killer just because he talked to me. And the actual killer, Barrelt Dish, said, I didn't kill him. If I had killed him, I would not have bitten him. Oof. If I had bitten him, he wouldn't have stayed in one piece. You wouldn't have found the body if he had remained in one piece. What the fuck is going on here? All right. And then Jizz Hard over here said, I got heated in the moment, but not that much. Besides biting, that's not something I would do. Okay, let's hear it from you guys. Why do you look like a clown? I mean, because Gacy liked to dress like a clown. While I was selling balloons to children, the police caught me there. Sorry I didn't have the opportunity to change my clothes, Judge. What was the last thing you talked about with Robert? He talked about the effect of antidepressants and muscle relaxers on humans. He talked a lot, but he was a very sweet boy. I could listen to him for hours. So gross. How can I be sure you didn't kill him? Young men are the future of this country. I love young men as much as I love my country. I would even give my life to keep him alive. Ugh. Is that why you raped a young man? What? Never. I'm the victim of a complete misunderstanding. No, you're not, dude. In your statements, I think you wanted to give a hint about your methods of killing, or are you a murderer? Opposite. I tried to explain that I wasn't the killer. Talking to Barrelt Dish. When you were talking to Robert, some people saw you and heard you yelling at him. Is there anything you would like to say about this? Could you speak a little louder, Your Honor? I'm having a hard time hearing you. I don't hear very well in either ear. You've tried to kill someone in a church before. May I know the reason? He asked me for help in making a sacrifice in return for God's mercy on him. I was just trying to help. Wow. Are you a nervous person in your daily life? And we're talking to Jizzhard over here. A few people around me tried too hard to me off. A few people around me try too hard to me off. Other than that, I'm a very calm person. This is not a sentence in any language I've ever heard of, but okay. How can we be sure that you didn't commit the murder? I need a lot of reasons to kill a young person. I don't have that reason right now. Oh, that's awesome. Okay. Does it mean that you might in the future? I didn't imply anything like that. Huh. Okay. Is there any digital evidence? No, there's not. All right, well, we already know that it's Barrelt over here. I would really like to sentence them all, but we can't. So, he bit someone to death. I really want to just... Anyway. Let's give this dude... let's give this dude 30. And these two... for the moment, for this crime, they are innocent. Though I would like to make them guilty for everything. Yeah, not guilty. You, sir, can walk. Alright, let's see what we have next. As a matter of fact, let's go out to the casino. It's been a day already. Or a day or two. Let's see what we got here. Oh, did I hit next day? My bad. Alright, what do we have here? Shun the robot. We have... Oh, God. Do you guys see this? Is that a word? Okay, and then... Okay. Well, who are all these people? You know, before I even look at the evidence, let's just read the case. I'm confused already. Okay, so-and-so buys a robot from the robot company to work in his restaurant, and the robot utters abusive words against the restaurant's customers. He bought a racist robot. What, did he buy it from Elon Musk? Alright. Defendant, this is the robot company. The plaintiff is this person over here. Let's see. Okay. So they just ran their name together. And this is the robot company guy. Am I correct? Oh wait, that's the thing. Hold on. Defendant, robot company, plaintiff. Oh, the plaintiff is this guy. Okay, these are the defendants. One of them is a fucking robot. Okay. Let's see. Chef and owner of a restaurant famous for his Asian dishes. Ryoichi Tanjiro, I'm gonna go with. I don't know if you know this. I am not Japanese, so I don't hobla, but I try. My bad. Anyway, wanted to hire a robot employee as a waiter for his restaurant. In this case, the waiter has made an agreement with the company Robobot, which produces and sells robots. The Robobot company sent its robot called Shun to Ryoichi's restaurant, which it claimed to use its most advanced technology. The robot named Shun, whose job in the restaurant is to take orders from customers, has received many complaints from customers after a certain period of time. The main reason for the complaints was the abusive words it used in its dialogue with customers. Although the situation was liked by some customers, it was mostly poorly reviewed by the customers and complaints rained down on the restaurant owner. Tanjiro was also disturbed by the situation and sued the robot company for $1.25 million in damages. Jeez. In this case, the defendant stands by Kibiyazu Muzin, okay, the lawyer of the robot company. The robot's name is Chun. So Muzin, who is the person that is representing the robobot company. The robots we produce are manufactured with the latest technology of the market. There is no profanity containing option in the software part of our robots. The underlying reason for the robot to give such answers is definitely not due to us. We are focusing on the possibility that it was added to the software part later after it was received from us, but we do not know who did this. As a company, we stand behind the robots we produce and sell. Okay. So Tanjiro, the guy who owns the restaurant, says, when the robot started working with us, I was very satisfied, and the customers were just as satisfied. But somehow, it started to give me disrespectful answers to my customers. In the beginning, it was just insulting, and complaints started coming in about it. Afterwards, it started to give profanity-laced answers, especially when taking orders. After witnessing this situation several times, I reached out to the company where I bought the robot. They stated that situation was not their fault and did not provide the necessary support. We have come to this point of losing our reputation as a restaurant. I'm not to blame for the situation. They can't even stand behind the robots they produce. This shows how much of a milking job they are doing. I demand that they receive the harshest punishment. All right. I cannot wait to hear what the robot has to say. All right, we're talking to Muzin. I would like to ask Shun a few questions. Is it possible, Ms. Muzin? Of course. You are welcome to, Your Honor. To Shun, do you know why you're here today? Sorry, I didn't get it. Would you like to ask anything else? Why do you use abusive phrases when talking to customers? Sorry, I didn't get it. Would you like to ask anything else? Can I place an order? Sure, you can order, but first you have to fuck off. Wow. And that's all. I don't get to ask anymore. Okay. Here are a few lines of code in the code sequence of the robot Shun. There is one piece of digital evidence in this case. Okay. I will pay the bill. Return the bill. First, fuck off. Okay. Can I have a portion of sushi? Return. Fuck off. We don't serve sushi. This is awesome. So this says, can I place an order? Return. Of course you can place an order, but first you need to fuck off. Sorry, I didn't understand. Would you like to ask something else? Okay. So we've checked this, and this is accurate. Let's check the digital evidence. Customer, hello. Shun, hello. Customer, can I get a Diet Coke? Shun, I'm bringing it right away. Fat bitch. All right, second voice recording. Customer, can you pack my order to go? Shun, I'm packing your order right away, you fucking bastard. Okay. What are our options here? Okay, Robobot was found guilty in order to pay $1.25 million in damages. It was decided that the company named Robobot was innocent and did not need to pay compensation. I have one question, honestly. So when, I mean, because part of their statement was, the Robobot company, was that this information was placed in its code after they gave it up. So I was just wondering if there was something in here that would show that. Yeah, so I don't see that necessarily anywhere. So yeah, I'm just, because they're only giving me two options. Option is yes or no. So I'm going to go ahead and say yes, because it's pretty obvious that that robot's got code that says to go fuck off. So there you go. All right. Listen, guys, I think we're going to call it right here. Next week is probably going to be the last week of Judge Sim, unless they come out with another DLC. So you're going to have to catch up with us next week, and I'm going to see y'all then. Peace.